Hey everybody, Tim Warlow with the Countdown Realty team here at Tapatio Springs Golf and Resort. I love this place and I'm so excited to show you around. We're gonna play 9 holes today, show you around the golf course, talk a little bit about the resort and the things that they've done here to improve it over the last few years, and give you a little bit of history. So this was actually a 2,100 acre cattle ranch, like a lot of properties in the hill country that have been turned into golf courses. And it was first developed in 1981. They started building some houses up on the ridge. This was a 27-hole golf course, and for about 30 years operated. It was very popular. You can see there's condos around us, which are really nice. There's not a lot of condos to begin with in the hill country, so these are a great spot for vacation rentals. There's also a spa and wellness center. And all of that was done, through the 80s into the early 2000s. In 2011, the property actually went bankrupt though because of the recession, and was taken over by a group, and also one of the local celebrities, George Strait. They took it from a 27-hole golf course down to an 18-hole in order to make some more room for further development. And as well, they fixed some of the water issues that were out here for a long time. Tapatio had a bad reputation for having water problems, not having enough water, and they actually solved that problem and have begun to redevelop, opening up 2 new neighborhoods in Tapatio. So once they fixed some of the issues with the water in the neighborhood, they actually ran into another problem, and about 5 years ago, the clubhouse and the restaurant burned down in a kind of freak accident. Well, it was kind of serendipitous because they were able to build a brand new, gorgeous resort and restaurant that now is top of the line. It was finished out by Restoration Hardware. They've got a huge bar, these big windows that overlook the property, and the new resort and restaurant area are really phenomenal assets. I gotta hit this chip shot. Boom, baby. So for the time being, this golf course is actually still both private and public. They have memberships that you can get, both junior level and corporate memberships. They range from about $350 to probably $550 a month. They also have weekday versus weekend memberships. But if you're not part of the club, you can actually come out and play anytime. And it's roughly about 40 to 80 bucks, like 40 for 9 holes, 80 for 18. What I really like, you swing over here, check out these golf carts. They just got these in the last year, and some of the other country clubs could probably benefit from seeing these plush leather seats. They've got GPS on the dash. In my opinion, this is probably one of the nicest golf carts I've ever sat in. All right, we're playing from the gold tees today. First hole is a par 5. It's the only par 5 on the front 9, and it's 457 yards. Pretty tight little fairway, couple of sand traps, but you don't have to go too far. It opens up after. Wow, that is really hard. Can you put this in for me, Ian? Oh my God, we need some freaking rain. Don't waste any of the good shots. So these houses behind us off of 10 were some of the first ones built in Tapatio. A lot of them are from the 80s. Some of them still look original, and they're really cool houses. They're good layouts. They're supposed to give you, a good view of the course. And they used to sell for $300,000-$400,000. Now these are going for $650,000, $700,000. They're really interesting, pretty unique, like hill country style homes. A lot of wood, a lot of high ceilings, and a lot of windows. So it makes for a really cool country club feel, looking out your back porch and seeing the golf course. 205 to the pin, 190 should be my 6-iron. Gonna try to just lay it up in front of the trap. Tree. He swings for the fences. He's just a strong guy. So this is a par 4, hole number 2, 318 to the pin. though nobody ever goes for it. There used to be water in between the fairway and the green, but you can go as far as like 280 yards before you go off the back. Damn. So hole 4 is a par 4. It's 309 from the yellow. You don't really want to miss left. It does drop off a cliff and there's trees over there. If you miss over here, you kind of want to miss right. A little easier to recover. Did you get a new driver? We're on hole 5, it's a par 4. It's 330 to the pin. It goes down into the valley and then back up. I think it's probably my favorite tee shot out here just because of the frame of the trees, and it feels like you hit it a lot further than you do. Is it?
That was like 10.
All right, that's a record for me. 345 yards right there. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, we're at hole number 6. This is a par 4, 350 to the pin. You have to lay up here pretty much because there's a creek bed and a hazard. It's easy to miss somehow. I do see a lot of people miss right on this. There's another fairway on that side, so it's not the worst. If you go left, you're gonna hit some houses. So we're gonna try to go straight down the fairway. Oh, I'm swinging around onto the right fairway. I hit the top of the step over here and it just bounced into fucking oblivion.
Ooh, gold.
My ball is gone. So apparently my ball hit the top of this step and bounced into God knows where. Yes.
Come on, roll.
All right, we're on hole number 7. It's a par 3, 185 from the gold. This is probably one of the hardest holes. It's a long par 3. And nobody ever hits it straight. You always wind up left in the valley or right past the trees. I sometimes have gone long. It's a tough green to hit. All right, hole number 8, it's par 4, 403 to the pin. You tee off over this beautiful lake, the body lake we call it. Kind of want to follow the cart path. It comes back around to the right. So it's a tight fairway. I often hit the houses or the sand trap. Like that is crushed. I didn't hit a house. It's right next to the fairway. No, I hit a tree. All right. Tough. All right, we're on hole 9, last one on the front. It's a par 4, 320 yards. It is somewhat of a drivable green. You have the street on the left, which is where I always wind up going, and there's a water hazard on the right. But fairly open. You can probably lay up in the middle and be good, have a good shot at the green. Oh, almost. All right, so we just wrapped up 9 holes, the front 9 at Tapatio. I wound up shooting a 43. The tee boxes and greens are nice and green. The greens are a little bit slow and surprisingly soft. So they are keeping them pretty good. Everything out here right now is cart path only because of the drought. But overall, it still played really nicely. Well-maintained course. and I just didn't putt that well today. But you know what? We had a record drive. I think I hit a 340-yard drive. Never done that before, so you always have to take one good thing away. We're gonna go inside and get some food, show you guys around the new clubhouse, and just take a tour. So let's go check that out. All right, we're inside Tapatio's restaurant and bar, which has gotten a brand new menu. They're calling this the La Cascada Table and Bar. It's got a full bar, liquor, beer, wine. It's got a beautiful interior, a lot of natural light. The entire left side of the building facing the golf course is just windows. It's designed by Restoration Hardware. It's top of the line. And I would say of the clubhouses I've been in Kendall County, this is probably my favorite one. Mostly because you get a really beautiful view of the golf course. You can watch people, miss their putts and whiff their wedge shots. But the food is really good. They've got burgers, they've got sandwiches. They even have like some hill country stuff like chicken fried steak, pizzas. So really nice to come after golf, get a couple cocktails, and get some lunch. So I ordered the Tapatio wrap, and I'll let you know how it goes. Well, first of all, they have some really fantastic French fries. The wrap is great too. Chicken, tomatoes, corn, black beans. Nice light fare after a morning of golf. All right, so we are in the Ridge at Tapatio, which if you are looking for kind of a newer home, a Mediterranean or Tuscan style home, you're gonna want to look at the houses in the Ridge. It's pretty limited, but what's amazing about this area, most of the homes were built in the early 2000s up to 2010. There are still new construction coming, but they're completely sold out of lots. Every home in this neighborhood has a beautiful view. You have the view of the golf course on one side, and then you have hill country views on the other side of the street. And you can basically just take your pick. A lot of the homes are gonna have infinity pools with the views overlooking either side. They're all going to have at least 2,500 square feet. You've got metal roofs and clay tile roofs and very high quality construction. This section of the neighborhood also has its own pool and its own clubhouse separate of the Tapatio pool and clubhouse. So with that, you do have an additional HOA fee in addition to Tapatio, but it's really not that much considering what you get with a gate, the privacy of this one street in and out, and then the clubhouse and the pool. So let's take a look at some of the views and show you a couple cool houses in the area. All right, so I guess we ran out of film while we were out at Tapatio, but I was going to show you guys another neighborhood in there called the Highlands, which is similar to the Ridge, which we were visiting those homes, although it's a little bit more modern style. Those lots became available about 6 years ago and really started selling over the last 2 years. I'm gonna put some of the houses up here, and then in the link below, you can find all the real estate in Tapatio that is for sale right now, and you can even get updates on the market if you sign up with the link below. So in total, there's 3 different sections to Tapatio. All the houses are very interesting. It's a great spot, especially if you like to play golf. And the prices range anywhere from about $600,000 and even a little bit lower for the condos up to 1.2, 1.3, even higher than that if you get some of the larger mansions up on the hill. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Thanks for checking out the Tapatio golf course with us. Thanks for playing along for 9 holes. And if you guys want to see anything else, any other golf courses in the area, comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know about your favorite golf courses in the San Antonio area, and we'll go check them out. Anyway, Tim Warlow, Countdown Realty team. See y'all later.